Ben's in Roeville. Good morning, Ben.
Yeah, how's it going, boys?
Benny.
Hey, I just want to get your take on, obviously the Clarkson thing happened whilst you guys were away. In the AFL, everyone's quick to, say, sign these younger coaches. Overseas, you had Phil Jackson, you got the guy at the New England Patriots, you had the guy at the Manchester United, Kevin Sheedy Moldhouse, all seasoned, older guys, who know how to manage team and young men. I'm a Collingwood supporter. I would love to see nothing more than Choco Williams take over the Pies. I just want to get your thoughts on, why we're throwing out, seasoned coaches just because their team may be starting to decline in performance.
Well, Ben, we haven't talked about Clarko at all, and he's a subject we love talking about because we're both unabashed fans, and he's a friend, so we know him well. And we I don't know whether we'll do it with Kane, but the short answer is I don't know why clubs have done that, and in this case, Hawthorn. They make a decision.
I got a theory on that.
Well, we've got 4 minutes. Can you do it now?
Well, I think over a period of time, because of the nature of some of these demanding coaches, I think they wear football clubs out a little bit. And I think they start to look for change.
Irrespective of whether or not it's the right thing for the
maybe,
club.
Maybe. Yeah,
So
maybe.
it's a
There's an element of
personality.
it. And I think they look at what, and in this case, you've got Sam Mitchell. Obviously, he's in demand. We know that he's in demand. We don't know at this point whether or not he's going to be a great coach at all. But it looks like he has all the ingredient of being a good coach, maybe a great coach, right? Yep. So they're looking at him, they're thinking, okay, well, he's there in the wing. We've got this other bloke who's been here for a long, long time. We need a change. We need to go in a different direction.
Yep.
And you make the move. I don't think, knowing Al, and I don't speak to him regularly. You speak to him more than I do. I don't sense that he's lost any passion or curiosity or desire or energy to want to coach anymore. So I still think that he's gettable. I still think that if somebody, the right club gave him the right offer, and he would go with Hawthorn's blessing.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm talking about next year too.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. But I'll
why?
say this.
Why do you say that?
Just let me say the first part. For those that are, and I'm one of them, I'm going, what the hell's going on? How can they do that? Alistair Clarkson will accept this decision right down the middle because he made tough calls on Hodge. He made tough calls on Lewis and Mitchell. And at the time, there were people going, how could you do that to your loyal servants? How could you? He goes, I'm doing what's right for the club. Now, Kennett and the board have made a decision on him.
Yeah.
And he will go, hey, that's what we do here. We make decisions.
There is a distinct difference, though.
What is it?
And one is that he is looking and in judgment of others and where they're at. It's, I think, a lot harder to look at yourself and where you're at. So the decision about Hawthorn doing the right thing for Hawthorn isn't being made by him. It's being made by others. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So he will accept that because he made a decision on, and Luke Hodge might have said, hey, I can go around again. Jordan Lewis, Sam, I can go around again. And he says, no, I've got to make a tough call on what I think is right for our playing group. Now, Kennett and or the board, they might go to him and say, he might say, no, I can go around again. They say, we accept that. But like you made a call on Mitchell, we've got to make a call on you. And that is why he'll accept it.
No,
absolutely.
I accept that. I accept that. But what they're saying is the call is that, we want you to coach for another year and then hand over to Sam Mitchell. And I think what will happen is that there will be so many other coaches that come, so many other clubs that come really hard for him. Mm-hmm. I think that it will be, and there has been in the past. You know, you know how hard some clubs have come.
And I've done it with him,
and I know how hard clubs have gone for him. And he said no because he felt like he had to stay there because he'd given his commitment to players.
That's right.
That no longer stands.
But his word is his word. And his word right now is, I am going to fulfill my contract. I am contracted to coach till the end of the year. I'll be coaching next year, and Sam will be my assistant, and that is what I will do.